Hello and welcome to the second of these Logic video tutorials. In this tutorial I'm just going to give you an overview of Logic. So we start off in the Arrange page. This is where you're going to spend a lot of your time and contains all of the elements of your song. So it might have MIDI data such as this, or it may contain audio as well. And you just arrange it from left to right in the order you want it to play through in your song. Okay, so this is where you just control all of your data in this part of the page here. Just on the left hand side here are each of the various channels. So we've got the kick drum, snare, hats, tambourine, and so on, all the way down here. Every time you click on one of these channels, you'll notice that down here on the left in the inspector, it changes to that channel, so that you get all of the fader, the pan, the instrument that you've got loaded or the input, and your options for all your plugins will appear on here. So you've got quick access just by clicking on your whatever channel it is you want to go and have a look at, and that will appear over here along with the output, the main output for the channel as well. And that comes up in the inspector. If you want to close the inspector, you just click on the eye in the top left, and that just gives you a bit more space on your Arrange page. But generally it's a good idea just to keep it up, because then you've got quick access. So if you're listening through and you think something's a bit too loud, you can click on the bass and you've got that channel, and you can click on the fader and bring that down or up, or whatever you need to do to it nice and quickly. The next page to look at is going to be the mixer, and if you go to the bottom of the Arrange page here, you've got some tabs. And to load the mixer, you just click on mixer, and that will bring up every single channel you've got selected in your Arrange page here. If you want a bit more space, you can hover around the middle till you get that double-headed arrow, click and hold, and then you can make it shorter or larger depending on how you want it. And again, in here you've got each channel has a fader, it's got a pan pot, so either hard left or hard right, and then various other options which we'll explore later on. The other page we'll probably use down here is the piano roll, which is another page. Again, just click and hold in the middle if we can, and drag that up a bit, and this allows you to look at all the different MIDI data you've got. Okay, so that's the kick drum, so we can see straight away those are the kick drums. So if we want to move stuff around, we can. Okay, so you just click on that once to load it and once to get rid of it. Okay, after that, the other pages that we'll spend some time in are over in the top right here, lists. We'll spend quite a lot of time looking at the events. This just gives you all the various MIDI data you've got going on. We'll do another tutorial on exactly what we're looking at there, but just so you know, you load that up from clicking on the list panel over there. And the other one is media. So straight away in the bin is all the various bits of audio I've got on my Arrange page. So if I click on the bass, you'll see that opens up all the regions for the bass there. If I click on the conga, it does the same thing. We'll also spend some time looking at the loops. And click on that as the set of Apple loops, so you can click on any one of those and audition them over here. The blue ones with these little blue icons, are audio loops. The green ones are MIDI loops. And again, we'll come on to those when we look at Apple loops fully. Other than that, all we need to look at is the transport bar, which is down here. So obviously play, stop. You can also do this by hitting the space bar for both start and stop. If we move on a bit further, we've got the locators in this section here. So we've got the time locator and the bar locator. So at the minute I'm playing at 1 minute 5 seconds. I'm on at bar 31.13. You'll see if I click over here, that'll change. Okay, so that's now changed to 2 minutes 12 seconds, bar 61.331. So you could also, if you knew you wanted to jump to bar 21, double click in there, type 21, hit return, and you'll see the locator moves to 21. If we move along, this is the tempo. So this is the speed of your track. So you can, again, double click in there and change the tempo to whatever speed you want to. Obviously, if you've got recorded audio, you'll need to time stretch the audio as well, but we'll come into that later on. And then as we go a bit further on, we've got a few more icons here. The one we'll look at the minute is the metronome. So this is the click, which will be useful if you're going to input MIDI data manually. If you click on that and then press play, you hear the click, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4. Okay, and that's just switched off by clicking on it again. So when it's blue, it's on. When it's off, it's not. And I think that's it for now. I'll see you next time.